I don't know, but have you ever been in a situation where you feel attached to something or someone to an extent that you can't do without that thing or that person? I guess that is addiction, they call it. Yes, like in the pharmaceutical line, we tag addiction as when you can't be able to do without a particular substance or a drug. You're totally dependent on that, then that means you're addicted. So I love using the word addiction. So have you ever been addicted to someone or something that you feel you can do without that person? Let me use a person. Let me use a person in this context. So it happens. It happens. And how does this come to be? Just like a drug, when you have been taking it for a long, you have been taking it frequently, your system gets used to it. So the same applies when you've been in contact with someone, I mean in close communication with someone for a long period of time. You get addicted to the person. You have no option than to like the person. You have no option than to like the person, except if there's no communication in between you guys and there's no understanding. But if there's communication, then you have no option than to like the person. Well, it happened to me, and it happens. So I just want to let you know that if you have this feeling of attachment to someone, that is good. It's good. If the person is impacting you positively, then that is good, right? That is good. You don't have to feel bad about it. It's a good thing that you're connecting with someone that is having a positive impact in your life. But if the person is having a negative impact in your life, that is an adverse drug reaction. Okay. You know, in I love relating terms with the pharmaceutical line. So we have side effects and we have adverse drug reactions. Every drug have a side effect. Every drug you take, every medication you take have a side effect. But then some are mild, right, and some are severe. The severe side effects, we call them adverse drug reactions. So if the person you're relating with, right, his side effects on you are more harmful than beneficial, that is an adverse drug reaction. So I guess you have to cut your ties from that person. And how do you do that? Just like addiction, you can't just stop immediately. You can't just stop something. It's something you've built over time. So to stop it, you also need time. But then it's possible to break from toxic relationships, to break from toxic people. How do you do that? You first of all reduce your communication. Communication is what builds relationship, and communication is what destroys relationship. Lack of communication per se destroys relationship. So here's what you're gonna do. It's very simple. You can avoid the person. If before you talk 3 times a day, you can reduce it, just like the way we do with drugs. Those that are addicted, if they've been taking a substance, let me say they take it 4 times, 5 times a day, you have to reduce the number to 2 times or 3 times. Then you reduce it. Then you reduce it from the number of how many times take it a day to they will now start taking it once in 2 days till once in a week, and that's how it goes away. So the same applies in a relationship. You have to reduce the number of attention you give the person. Since you know that this person has a negative impact on you, you reduce the amount of time you give that person. You start breaking it down gradually, 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 gradually. So from talking the whole day to talking 1 hour a day to talking once in 2 days to now communicating, and before you know it, you realize that you're finally breaking free from that toxic relationship. But the main thing here is you have to be willing, because even those that are drug addicts and the rest, if they are not willing, there's nothing you can do to help them. So the same applies with you. You have to be willing to be helped. You have to be willing to break free from that toxic relationship or from that addiction, right? So that is that. So don't mind me. I just decided to share this with you. I don't know. It's not that I've written anything down. I didn't plan this, but I just decided to just do this recording. And that is that. So I guess you're good. Just try it and you'll be fine. Okay.